I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Amber Markey.
And this is the local news that you need to know. Absolutely.
Good morning.
Good morning, Amber. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
We got a lot to go over here today.
I guess.
A couple crazy stories.
All right.
Yeah, we're blessed to live in the great state of Tennessee, the city of Clarksville, the county of Montgomery.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got some things to discuss here.
Alrighty.
Such as, well, hey, real quick before we get into it, I'll make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave the comments coming. Let us know where you are watching from.
Yeah.
All right, city council member
Sure.
of Ward 5. Real quick, waterdogs.scuba.com.
Yeah.
'Tis the season to be scuba diving. Fa la 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 la.
Very warm weather.
Yes. you know where they are?
don't
They're heading out to the Pacific to some battleships that were sunk during World War II,
Oh, yeah?
and they're doing scuba diving
Okay.
at the wreckage.
I mean, as long as they got proper gear.
That's right. Water Dogs is the way to do it.
Yep.
And hey, if you ever want to get certified in scuba diving, they're the guys to go to. Veteran owned too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this. Oh yeah, waterdogs-scuba.com. All right, Amber, have you heard about this one?
No. What is?
So there's this prison reform activist, okay? So a bit ago, he broke into this jail that was under construction
Oh.
to hide weapons, ammunition, uniforms, handcuff keys. Right.
Ridiculous. Did he make that hole in the wall? Because it looks like
Check.
that doesn't look construction.
Check this out. Well, here's the thing. He's not a construction guy. This is one of these wackadoos.
No, but I mean, you said that he broke into a construction site, and that hole doesn't look very construction. That looked like it was done intentionally.
Well, this is what they were finding all throughout the prison.
Okay.
Here, let's take a little step back in time just to catch up on the 5 W's, the who, what, when, where, why
All right.
of this story. Here's a WSMV reporting about a year ago on this.
All right.
A new video of what prosecutors say is a dangerous scheme to plant dangerous weapons inside the downtown detention center as it was under construction. Our chief investigative reporter, Jeremy Finley, has been monitoring this trial all day and following the story for much longer than that. Jeremy, we've heard the sheriff talk about this video for years now. You finally saw it. What does it show?
Well, Lauren, it really shows just how easily 2 men were able to infiltrate the jail and pose as construction workers. Video by video, we are seeing
like the village
prosecutors say Alex Friedman and 2 accomplices carried out a plan to plant weapons inside in order to help future inmates escape the jail.
Whoa. Like, damn.
But they
Nashville.
must know, obviously, that if you're planting weapons to help them escape the jail, they will be using the weapons against correction officers.
That's right. This guy doesn't care. I think he's an anarchist.
Obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a leftist, that's for sure.
Well, that's a weird thing to call yourself. Like, was it prison reform?
Yeah.
That's not reform. That's just breaking.
It's
them
chaos. That's what these guys want. They want anarchy. They want chaos, so they can instill whatever they want to. Here, let's just check this out.
Yeah.
Looking every bit the construction worker
Young
walking
man.
freely throughout the
Dude,
jail
dude.
under construction.
And they love the fact that it's construction and COVID, so they can definitely double mask and hide their faces.
Maybe that's how they got in.
But there's cameras everywhere.
True. Maybe they didn't
Is
anticipate
Alex
that.
Friedman, the prison reform expert, repeatedly interviewed by reporters for his expertise on the rights of inmates. But prosecutors say he also hatched an elaborate plan to arm future inmates to help them attack correctional officers and escape the jail when it opened.
Damn.
Why not help the prisoners, reform like his title? I guess, I don't know.
Because he's a fake. This is just a guy that wants chaos. Because he's a loser in life. Do you know what I mean? And that's an opinion. And I pray for this man. But man, he's got some demons in him.
We were 2 weeks away from having massive loss of life. There's no doubt about it in my mind.
Watch, Friedman
Check this
enters a
out.
medical holding cell and then covers up the camera. It's then that prosecutors say he used tools to plant a gun, ammunition, razor blades, and handcuff keys in a bag behind a mirror. At one point, you can see him using a drill. On a second day, prosecutors say Friedman's
Slacker.
accomplice, there in the yellow, identified only by his last name of Cunningham in the
Lookout
trial,
guy, huh?
keeps watch to make sure no one sees Friedman. Prosecutors say the video shows Friedman walking into another medical room and an area where inmates visit with guests in order to hide more weapons in the walls.
The conjugal visit room.
Oh
boy. Well, you know what he should be hiding in there?
This.
Protection. A different kind.
That it is obvious that the defendant planted this evidence at the jail. He tampered with the jail. He vandalized the jail.
Even Friedman's attorneys agree.
Now, there's no dispute that the facts are not very good for Mr. Friedman.
He has a very smug face.
Yeah. If this was my lawyer, I'd be like, yo, bro,
You're fired.
get out of here. Where's my cousin Vinny? I want my cousin Vinny. What's up, Amber?
It's almost like the lawyer himself thinks it's funny. Like the way he's presenting it, like, yeah, he did it.
Yeah, you think he was assigned this guy? Right, this case?
He's on video committing numerous acts of vandalism by hiding all of these things.
Like, he's not a construction worker.
Yeah.
There's no reason for him to be in this building.
Yeah.
He's impersonating
Yeah.
an employee of this company to plant guns, ammunition, razor blades we're hearing now.
I mean, I'm sure
the jail.
that's a whole, just the gun situation is a whole felony charge
Mm-hmm.
because how did he buy them? Was it legal, legal or was it illegal? But then even if he did buy it legally, him planting it somewhere, like, you're committing a felony there.
You get a felony. You get a felony.
So if
you
he
get
did
a
buy
felony.
it illegally, now he's got 2 felonies.
That's right.
Yeah. And removing a set of keys.
At one point, a second unidentified person serves as a watchman for Friedman.
the lookout.
This
people do
video.
you have?
Now,
These are a bunch of leftist wackadoos breaking the law to have others break other laws.
not only catching the crimes, but helping investigators identify Friedman as the mastermind.
A little guy.
Now,
huh?
we've just learned that the man prosecutors referred to as the first accomplice is identified as Paul Cunningham, and we are told he died later of an unknown reason. The second
Suicide.
unidentified accomplice has not yet been named in the trial, and it's unclear why neither men were even charged. We hope to get some more answers as the trial continues tomorrow, Lauren.
Okay, so question for you here, Jeremy. If Friedman's attorney has already admitted he did it,
Yeah.
how do they even begin to defend him against the vandalism charge, which is
Fair question.
Yeah.
I follow her on Instagram.
Oh,
the only state charge that he faces right now?
Lauren, it all comes down to money. Prosecutors have to prove that Friedman's actions cost the jail more than $250,000 in repairs, including replacing all
I
the
mean,
locks.
he's got
bec-
holes
That's
in-
easy.
That's.
$250,000 in repairs. That's easy.
I'm sure. Yeah, they can. They got pictures of all those holes he drilled.
Yeah.
because he's accused of stealing keys as well. Well, the defense is already questioning if the sheriff's office essentially overcharged for those repairs, and therefore the jury shouldn't convict him of vandalism at that amount.
But no. But what about? He has to be charged for the gun stuff and the weapons.
That's funny. Well, we got an update.
Oh, okay.
There is an update.
All right.
Hey, real quick, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Appreciate it all. It helps out immensely. Immensely, that's a word, right?
Immensely.
Sorry, I didn't mean to catch you in mid-sip, mid-coffee. All right, so the Davidson County Sheriff is confident that they found everything Alex Friedman hid in the jail a year later.
Okay. Wow.
And millions of dollars.
Probably and
Millions.
time to find that stuff.
Yes.
What he hide?
Take a look at this. This is WSMV News 4
Do
reporting
they have
again.
a picture of it? That'd be cool.
I think so. Let's hear.
After spending millions of taxpayer dollars, the Davidson County
Look, she's
Sheriff's
back.
Office says they found everything a Nashville man hid inside the detention center before it opened 3 years ago.
Alex Friedman was convicted last year for felony vandalism and hiding weapons inside the jail.
Yeah, we know
We learned
that.
today investigators found the last pieces he had hidden in a very secret place.
And that's where our Marissa Sulik went with
Oh,
investigators
microphone.
today. How confident are they that they found everything at this point?
Yeah, they're certain, Lauren, that this is everything right now. The sheriff's office told me that today. They also told me that Alex Friedman made a list of all the items he
money.
hid. For 3 years, they've been looking for this last piece, and we're able to find it thanks to some fresh eyes.
Jump underneath here, you'll see a patch that's right there.
Finding the final items hidden by Alex Friedman wasn't easy.
Right over here.
Even our photojournalist Brent
In the
There,
air
right
duct.
behind you.
had trouble. It was in this metal air duct Davidson County Sheriff's deputies found a plastic bag with the makeshift uniform, $100, and keys to handcuffs stuck to the soles of a pair of shoes.
This wasn't a dummy as it relates to knowing where to plant everything. It was all done
How would the inmates
intentional
have
in
known to
locations
look
that
for these things, though?
That's a good question, Amber.
Like, would he
So
mail them secret ciphers or something?
absolutely, like once he's pretending to be the guy from the Village People here on the
Visiting
construction
people.
site.
Oh well, he's a reform activist, so he probably has
Yes.
access to jails to
Yes,
talk to inmates.
That's right, exactly. It would have to be in code. No, you know what? He'd probably get those secret rooms with the lawyers.
that you would never understand.
While Friedman did not testify during his trial as to why he planted the items, prosecutors
Oh,
say
why?
they were aimed to help future inmates escape. Davidson County Sheriff Darren Hall says this would have been his last stop.
My version of the events were there was going to be bloodshed and he was to dress and then leave.
Hall says they went through 2 million hours of video footage to find Friedman throughout the jail and used that to locate what he hid.
We'd looked around, looked all over the space, but never thought to open up all the ductwork to try to find it.
He was convicted a year ago. You guys found this last week. Is there still more lurking in the detention center here?
We would not have moved people back in if we weren't confident that all of the weapons inside were gone.
Now, Friedman is serving a 40-year sentence at Riverbend. Tracy Lauren.
After spending millions of taxpayer
your own weapons in.
Say that again, Amber.
I said, yeah, you don't go. They don't send you to the prison. You planted your own weapons in.
Man, look at all this
Jeez.
coverage. Friedman hid weapons inside jail, an emotionally disturbed mindset from prior rapes. What? What is this psychopath?
That's odd.
I don't believe one thing Alex
Why?
Friedman
They got this
says.
guy on a lot of interviews.
Why did he hide the weapons? That's a good question, Amber. Maybe WSMV can answer this one.
And nor should anyone else.
Tonight, strong reaction from the sheriff of Davidson County to the stunning revelation of why Alex Friedman says he hid weapons inside the walls of the downtown detention center.
Our chief investigative reporter, Jeremy Finley, first broke this story on WSMV.com this morning. Okay, so Jeremy, the sheriff is not happy with Friedman's new explanation.
That's right, Lauren, he is not.
I got to get that microphone situation worked out over there at
Something,
WSMV.
Friedman says he committed the crimes as a result of violent crimes being committed against him.
Oh, he's the victim. Oh, he's a victim.
Okay.
Ah, now it makes sense. I didn't know he was a victim. Now I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Inside the jail
Sarcasm.
when he was young. A warning, some of these details are disturbing.
Yeah, stop
Wait.
touching kids, people.
No. His sentence made it sound like he said inside.
When inside the jail
No, a little
when he
before
was
that.
young. A warning.
Hold on.
Friedman says he committed the crimes as a result of violent crimes being committed against him when inside the jail when he was young. A
So
warning.
he was in jail when he was young, and whatever reason he got
So
victimized in a jail himself.
I'm guessing
So he has
he's
a history.
yeah. In this corrupt mind of his, this wackadoo mind. This is why you got to pray for this guy, because his mind is messed up. All right, and he needs help. And as long as he's got these demons inside of him, he's still gonna try and commit some type of murder, whether it's direct or indirect. He's smart enough not to do it directly.
Well, considering that now they're mentioning that he pretty much has a history, I wonder if it was a juvenile history or if it was after as an adult, because then it puts into question how he obtained those firearms.
Let's take a look, Amber.
Some of these details are disturbing.
Oh.
The video played at trial tells the story. Dressing up like a construction worker,
Young man.
stealing keys, blocking cameras.
Nope.
It's how Alex Friedman was able to hide loaded guns, ammunition, and knives inside the walls of the downtown detention center while it was under construction. But this story had one missing chapter.
Ooh.
Why he did it. Friedman never testified at trial, never gave a reason why, until today. And the explanation he gives prompts this reaction from the sheriff.
Alex Friedman is a fraud.
In court records filed today, his attorneys say he was gang raped in the old jail in 1987. And when he later became a prison reform activist, he toured the jail in 2018 and was re-traumatized. At that point,
Listen,
Why did he
pal.
tour the jail? That's weird.
Well, I'm sure because he says he was gang raped. And by the way, it's probably the inmates if this ever happened, allegedly.
Yeah, so it doesn't really connect to.
Hey, bro, don't put yourself in scenarios where criminals are.
Well, no, because the issue here is that he's using this story as to why he did these things, but what he was doing is actually hurting the correction officers.
Yes.
Like, from what happened to him, it was the inmates.
Yeah, but maybe
Not
this guy has such a disconnect with authority.
Maybe
that
he thinks
he
that they should have saved him.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
This guy, if this happened,
Yeah.
blames the correctional officers for not being there. Or what he said, maybe he thinks in his mind they allowed it to happen.
Yeah.
Which who knows? Maybe they did. Maybe they're like, listen, hey,
there's
pal.
stories out there.
Hey, pal. Gotta go to lunch.
his attorney says
I'm not saying
he
that's
was so
right.
deep in post-traumatic stress, he devised a plan to hide the weapons in the walls of the new jail. So if he was ever reincarcerated,
I don't even know if
he
they
would be
work
able to
weapons.
escape.
Listen to this.
So if he was ever reincarcerated, he would be able to escape. Friedman also writes in a letter to the
he did it for
judge,
himself.
I will
That's what he's saying.
attempt to give an explanation, though it is not one most people will understand.
A lot of times we're quick to judge because we aren't in that situation. But if we were in that situation, we don't know necessarily how our nervous system would respond. What would we try to do?
Yeah,
I mean,
but
break into jail to put weapons in.
and then having others do it with you. See, he brought other people along to help him do this.
Yeah.
So there's more to than just what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like he's an
'Cause
activist now.
They must
and
have
he's
agreed
recruited
with what he was doing.
Right. He's recruited other people.
Yeah.
And one who is dead from unknown ways of dying.
You to build safety for ourselves. Survivors really are trying to regain control, and they're trying to rebuild that sense of safety.
I've been here for 30 plus years. I've never heard of or read of a gang rape situation.
Sheriff Darren Hall believes Friedman is lying to try and gain sympathy from a judge.
I agree.
And for him,
I agree.
I want to know why he was incarcerated and when.
Yeah, back in the day.
Well, they did say a year, but he
like
said
in
that-
87,
Yeah.
why was he incarcerated?
Yeah.
him to be using victimization when they're real victims of rape.
Yes.
They're real victims in jail of rape.
That's right.
But Alex Friedman is not one of them.
Oh.
He's very confident in that.
Well, Jeremy, did anyone else ever know about Friedman's claims that he was sexually assaulted in the old jail?
Well, Tracy, according to the records, not even his wife knew. He writes that he didn't want anyone to know, that he didn't want to reveal it. Now a judge will consider this when Friedman is sentenced next week. Lauren?
Well,
I thought he was sentenced already. Or
yeah.
was this? Okay.
This was last year
Okay.
in September. Interesting, crazy story, though, huh?
Okay.
Jury finds Alex Friedman guilty.
After spending millions of taxpayer dollars, the Davidson County Sheriff's Office says they found everything.
All right. Relax there. Relax. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, the jury found Alex Friedman guilty of felony vandalism for planting weapons inside the jail. Alex Friedman settles with state over Iron Man cell lawsuit. What is that? Yo, we could go all day with this guy. Well, here's just part of the story of Alex Friedman who's not a free man. Prison reform expert pleads guilty. Federal court on weapons charges. Man accused of sneaking guns and ammo into Nashville jail. Moved from solitary confinement. Oh, they put him in solitary.
Initially, because they moved from.
Wow. What is this?
Put him in general pop.
Listen to you. I love it when you speak street terms. Street slang. Man accused of hiding weapons inside jail says certain evidence was illegally collected.
Oh.
Oh, was it? Then why'd you plead guilty, buddy?
How is it illegally
Trying
collected?
to
They went
plant
around
weapons
the jail
inside a
picking it up.
Davidson County jail is asking a judge not to allow certain evidence at his trial.
Our chief investigative reporter Jeremy Finley confirmed these details just a short while ago. Jeremy, this is happening just days before Alex Friedman's state trial is supposed to start.
Yeah, that's right, Lauren. In fact, his jury selection is set to begin Monday in this case. Now, just a few hours ago, WSMV4 Investigates was in court as Friedman himself appeared. His legal team is arguing that Metro Police illegally obtained certain evidence, in some cases, key evidence. Now, you may recall Friedman was arrested in January of 2020 in a bizarre scheme where he's accused of dressing up like a construction worker at the Davidson County Jail, which was under construction at the time. A longtime advocate for prisoner rights, Friedman.
Stop calling him a prisoner advocate.
Is accused of planting ammunition and weapons in the jail.
An opportunist. All right. Federal complaint details potential bloodbath at jail if escape plot had occurred. What?
I mean, I'm sure they're going off the fact that there were weapons.
Yeah, I bet. All right. Well, there you go. Alex Friedman.
It says they found 21 guns.
21 guns.
Jeez.
More ammunition and weapons found inside all throughout the search. Right. Unbelievable. Yep.
The Davidson County Sheriff.
All right. I think we've had enough.
That guy.
Yep, that guy right there. I wish him well. I do.
He lost a lot of weight.
Yes, well, that's what happens when, you go away for a long time and you're on a pretty strict diet.
I don't know. Some of those prison dudes get buff in there.
Not this guy.
No.
No.
Yeah, he's not.
This guy's a weasel. I could tell.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, brother. Turn to Jesus. Repent. That's all I can say. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Boom! Let's see what you got in the comments. All right. Wednesdays at Shelby's Trio. You got to come out one night.
Okay.
Come on.
Sure.
You can bring the kid if you want.
All right.
Come on, just one night.
Shelby's. Sure.
7
p.m.
You're a representative of the people.
I know.
So come be with the people at Shelby's Trio at the Rooftop Trivia on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
All right.
Is this an R-rated one too?
No. No, this is family friendly. That's Tuesdays.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one's family friendly.
All right.
Yeah. Plus, you're very smart people. Plus, there's a Clarksville round.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, there's a Clarksville round. So, yeah, Skyline 500 Bar, Rooftop Trivia. It's a beautiful, beautiful scene, too, up there. It is officially the highest trivia in the land because it's on the rooftop.
Yeah.
Shelby's
They
Trio.
look great up there in the summer now.
Oh, absolutely. All right, let's do this. I got 2 reasons why you need to get the hell out of Nashville.
Again? All right.
Okay, just
Let's
2
keep
reasons
adding.
this time. Yeah, I mean, we're up to like 28 at this point. But this family car was stolen from Nashville Shores. You know what Nashville Shores is?
Nope.
That's that water park
Oh, okay.
down there.
Oh, wow.
Right, now they're stealing your cars out of the water park. Yo, you got to
That's a
get
little
down
brazen.
there. Yeah, it is. Let's take a look. Here's WKRN reporting. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, heat wave. How'd you survive the heat wave this past weekend? Pretty good.
In my neighbor's pool.
Oh, good for you. Oh, it's Haley.
It turns out he's not alone. Auto thefts across Davidson County are up 20.
She's losing weight since she had the kid.
Okay.
25%, according to Metro Police data. News 2's Nikki McGee has more on the frustrations one
Nikki
man is now
McGee.
facing following a crime.
Love me some Nikki McGee.
I picked up one of his friends from Boy Scouts, and we went to Nashville Shores for a day of fun and exercise and, activity.
It's a familiar story for many Middle Tennessee parents, taking your children to a water park to beat the summer heat.
I almost drowned here one time. I really did.
You went to the deep end?
Well, no, I'm a pretty good swimmer, very
Okay.
good swimmer. It's when they turn on that wave machine,
Okay.
and it was so packed, and someone was panicking, and
Oh, yeah.
they were climbing on me.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm trying to hold this kid up. I'm like, yo, it's okay, kid. You shouldn't be here right now, but I got you.
Yeah.
So while saving this kid, I'm just gulp
Yeah.
of chlorine.
Ugh.
It was you should have seen, well, I shouldn't say that. I was going to say you should have seen the urine, but that's not
What?
right.
However, for Richard Howard Jr., things went south as he tried to leave and went to look for his keys.
We had found lawn chairs there by the wave pool, and we put the backpack there with all our towels and shoes and things on it.
Stop putting your keys in your shoes.
That's a very common thing.
It's the oldest trick in the book. Everybody knows now.
Yeah.
Right.
It's true.
And then they just go to the parking lot and they're pressing the boop
Yeah.
boop button, the fob.
Yeah.
Right? And they go, oh,
There's the car.
here's my new car. Bringing it to the chop shop.
Ugh.
Right.
And our cell phones were right there, they were out in plain sight. They didn't get taken. We did not know anything was missing until about 5 o'clock in the evening when we decided to leave, and there was no car to leave in.
Howard says park
sucks.
surveillance
I'm sorry,
appeared to
sir.
show 4 juveniles using his key fob to find his Hyundai Santa Fe in the parking lot, then drive.
Do you think they were disappointed when they found out it was a Hyundai Santa Fe?
I'm sure it
The kid-
didn't matter.
The kids
They-
were like,
Driving off. Police located the car the next day near Lewis and Fane Street. But now, Howard is out 2 Nintendo Switches, his wallet, and the $250 it took to tow his car to the police impound lot.
they charged them to tow it, the cops.
That sucks, yeah. At least he found it and it wasn't crashed.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
lately that's been happening.
But the Nintendo DS's and the wallet, that's a pain in the ass, too.
He's also now pulling away in a rental while
Oh.
police process his car.
There needs to be some accountability. I don't want to see Grand
Does
Theft Auto on young kids.
Insurance cover car theft auto rental?
I have no idea.
Records going forward. I want them to succeed in life, but I do think there needs to be some community service. There needs to be some accountability. There needs to be, some restitution.
That's the problem, sir. Community service. No. These kids stole a car. Lock them up in the detention center with the weapons hidden. Allegedly. Yeah, see, this guy's part of the problem. Not only he was the victim on this, but for some reason in his brain, he thinks these kids are somewhat the victim too. That's why there should be soft on crime and soft penalties. I'm sorry. Righteousness and judgment is a necessity. Your feelings, sir, are only going to enable this.
If they stole items out of the car and they know that didn't belong to them.
Year to date, MNPD data shows auto thefts are up 25% countywide. As summer continues to heat up, Howard urges other pool goers to rent a locker or keep belongings in a waterproof pouch.
Do the locker,
Yeah.
okay? Do the locker.
Lock your stuff.
Here's the issue, though. Anytime you want to go buy a drink or go buy some food
Yeah.
over there, you got to go to the locker, blah, blah, blah. So I get it. It's a pain in the ass. But you got these dumb kids out there going to steal your car because you're soft on crime. And you want to give them community service if they get caught. I was going to call him a dummy, but I'm not. Okay? This is my brother, and I love him, and I'm going to pray for him, too. All right.
With you at all times.
Bye, Nikki
Now,
McGee.
Metro Police tell us they are pursuing strong leads in this case.
She is short. We met her when they were breaking ground.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. She's a tiny gal.
In the meantime, National Shore says they do have lockers and they urge people to use them.
Definitely use the
They
lockers.
also hope their surveillance will help police find the suspects responsible.
Yeah, I don't
Haley?
think so. I don't think so. So there's just another reason to get the hell out of Nashville, even if you're visiting. All right. Another reason.
I've seen people talking about
Yes.
this. That's
The Bears. The Bears are in Nashville.
yeah.
They're going to the honky tonks.
Are they moving?
They're moving
west?
there.
No.
Yes, they're buying caves.
Oh, are they?
Yes. Prime real estate.
Okay.
They're funded by
Yeah,
BlackRock.
Right. Oh, geez.
Look at this.
So far this year, it
That's
seems
a big one.
Could you imagine? Thank you. Could you imagine this in your backyard?
Yeah.
Let's see what Haley has
I
to
don't
say.
even know if you can
Oh,
call it
Haley.
animal control, really.
Right. Hi, animal control. Yeah, I got a 6-foot bear. Hello? Hello? Animal control.
It's like just about every week, we have a new
Good morning,
black
Patricia.
bear sighting. The most recent bear was spotted in Manchester. Chastity
Look at the
Crossland, a
size
neighbor
of this
there, saw
thing.
cars piling up and wanted to know what all the ruck.
Did it just recently wipe its butt? What is? I don't even really know. But look at this. Could you imagine this in your backyard?
Yeah.
I would get the gun. I would shoot this thing. I'm sorry. I would shoot this thing before it kills somebody or eats a kid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then I would have to deal with it. I would have to, oh, bear killer. He's bear-phobic. He's a bearophobe.
You'll definitely get some
This was
activists
about.
out there.
Yeah.
It turns out she said
Yo.
she saw this.
That's when I'm shooting the bear, right in the ass. Okay? I'm sorry. Do you know how much this is going to cost to repair that fence?
I mean, fences are expensive, but still, like, look at how he's just
Just boom.
Yeah.
Just look. Boom. F-yo fence is what he's saying.
This bear fall out of a tree. Crossland started taking pictures to document the whole event, and while she says she was in
Dude.
awe of this large bear, she's also worried about her community's safety.
Yeah.
Of course, my pets are inside, but just in the area that we were in, like little kids being outside.
I'm surprised this woman did not shoot the bear. She looks like she's a shooter. You know what I mean? I would go to battle with this lady.
And animals being outside, I was concerned that, the bear might come up on them. They might not know that the bear was out.
This is one of many bear sightings across Middle Tennessee in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But
Why?
why? Yeah.
Why? Why all the bear sightings?
Mhm.
Here, I'll tell you what. I think we can do a quick Google search here on internet speed test. Why bears Nashville?
Yeah.
Why have we had
I
so
think we
many
just came
bear
from that
sightings
link.
lately?
They would not just come from that link.
This one's by Shelby Mack, maybe. Damn it. They didn't answer the question.
So far this year, it seems like just about every week
Yeah,
we
it's
have
the same one.
Why would you
Wait,
do
scroll
th-
down. Scroll down a little
Okay,
bit.
all right.
There was Tennessee Wildlife has been keeping track of these bears based
Mm-hmm.
on report sightings. He said, though there have been a few sightings, there's only been 4 bears wandering around. He also said that the bear in Manchester was larger than the bear in Nashville.
Much.
So they probably aren't the same bear. Okay, well, that doesn't help.
Right.
These bears have been seen more because their population has started increasing and they are searching for food.
Uh-huh.
That's interesting. Another reason is because hunting numbers have been down.
So let's start hunting bears.
Look,
Operation
next
Rug.
paragraph.
Okay.
The TWRA opened bear hunting up in 9 counties earlier this year,
Uh-huh.
and only 1 or 2 were killed.
So let's do it.
I mean, hunters.
Yo, Amber.
Your skills are lacking, apparently.
You and I. Let's do it.
Okay.
Do you want to go bear hunting?
I'm sure my husband would.
Let's bring
No.
them.
Yeah.
Come on, we need a bunch of us.
Funny story. A lot of people do go bear hunting, but north, like Montana, Alaska.
Yeah, no, we got to get them down south, y'all.
Apparently.
Did you see the size of that bear in that lady's
Yeah.
backyard? She needs our help.
Yeah. Oh, it says, first of all, our number of hunters are decreasing. I think we opened up 9 counties on bear hunting last year, and I think only 1 or 2 bears were killed in those 9 counties. So people aren't hunting as much as they used to.
You know, I blame this on TikTok. Okay?
Huh?
Get off of TikTok and start hunting bears.
Yeah.
All right? That's a new rule. New
Yeah.
rule.
It says that it did say that that's the number 1 tool in wildlife management is hunting. Because obviously you
Of
have
course.
to keep the balance in
Yes.
the population of all predators.
That's why they have deer season and
Yeah.
everything. And those deer, I was going to call them deers. Those deer are predators.
They can be.
They go after your cars on the highway.
Mhm.
Have you ever noticed that?
Oh. It's so weird. The joke is pretty much that you're out in the woods and the deer, they spook and they hear everything, but you're driving and they just stare you down. Like,
yeah, they're going, what's up? What up? Yeah, so get the hell out of Nashville. And when you do get the hell out of Nashville, guess what? You got to use Blue Cord Realty, Clarksville.com to move here to Clarksville. It's the fastest growing city in all of Tennessee. Voted Money Magazine's #1 city to live in America. That's right. Buying a house, selling a house, renting a house or an apartment. You want one person. Blue Cord Realty, Clarksville.com. It's actually a whole team, not one person. Best brokerage in Tennessee and Kentucky. What's up, Crystal? Crystal goes, we do not need anyone else in Clarksville. She goes, listen, wait until you check out what's going on with your tax dollars. That's coming up here in just a moment. But real quick, here's some Clarksville news. All right, so a Clarksville woman, she witnessed 2 men drown in Florida.
Okay.
Check out this story. This is from WSMV News 4. Let's see what this witness says.
We're hearing from a Clarksville woman who says she watched a Nashville man drown in Florida over the weekend. She tells our Sharon Danqua what she saw.
It's an issue Carol Champagne says she sees happen almost every year. People visiting from places like right here in Nashville jump into Florida waters regardless of their warning flags.
We knew something really, really bad had happened.
It all started with a warning about rough waters Saturday morning, but people still jumped into the ocean anyway.
I'm just to my ankles only, and you can feel the water pulling you.
Carol Champagne was visiting Miramar Beach, Florida from Clarksville, Tennessee, when she says
That's
she
us.
saw rescue after rescue.
The lifeguards were doing so much to try to control it, but they kept them busy with so many rescues.
But one hit too close to home.
We got 3 people out of the water, and they was taken to the hospital, and that's all I knew until I seen it on the news.
I don't mean to pause it,
I seen it on the news.
but is she...
Water, and they...
Is this a shadow, or does she have a little bit of a mustache going? Like, if I'm gonna... if I'm this lady, you think it's a lighting?
Yeah, the way it hits her face, there's just shadows all over, like on her cheeks and.
She might be a
going
big
down.
fan of Charlie Chaplin. She might be. I don't think she's a big fan of Adolf, but I think Charlie may be.
I was taken to the hospital, and that's all I knew until I seen it on the news.
A 58-year-old man visiting from Nashville, Tennessee was in that group. He died that Saturday afternoon.
Damn.
On Thursday, officers say a 47-year-old, also from Tennessee, was visiting Panama City Beach, died in the ocean while trying to save his girlfriend through hazardous waters.
All right, here's what you do.
Listen to warning of hazardous waters.
Absolutely. You purchase this wrist bracelet.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Where if you're in trouble and you
Yep.
pull it, and
Floats you up, yeah.
it floats you up real quick. Real quick.
I mean, yeah, but if you're in choppy water, I don't think that will
Joe Quinters.
help all the way.
Joe Quinters called them land dwellers, have no idea of the power of the ocean. There is speaking of the power of the ocean, so we're looking here in Tennessee to be the nuclear energy leader.
Again?
Yeah, we're looking into that. And I'm all for it. But along the coastlines, they're looking into this type of a power plant that is tidal, okay, that undercurrent creates the power.
Interesting.
Right, because it's so powerful, and it's able to turn that I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
Too much, not enough coffee. But yeah, I'm very interested in this. But yes, when you're out there swimming, look into these wrist savers.
Yeah.
Okay, look into them.
And stay away from the rocks.
How does it fill up with air though when you're underwater? Is there air? There's got to be something, right?
We'd have to look that up.
Let's see.
I don't remember what they're called, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. What do we type in? It would be something.
Life vest wristband or something.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. Something close like that.
Life wristband Swimming.
Yeah, something.
Something. Let's see what we got. Survival wristband. There we go. Swimming safety bracelet. Here's
Yeah, somebody said, look at that second one. It explodes on your wrist.
what, this one?
Yeah.
Ridiculous flotation device explodes on your wrist. Oh, no.
That doesn't sound good.
I don't want to be giving out false information. Life-saving swimming watch. Safety swimming. Let's see.
So it looks like there's a neck.
The guy's look, I love it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it in slow motion. I want to see it in real time.
Maybe that first video would have shown it because it looks like he was right there.
This one.
Yeah. It kind of looks like it's showing. No. Oh, it's him again?
No.
How to use. No, that's a. Is that? It's a swim belt.
Yeah. Nobody wants that.
No,
you
no,
look
no.
stupid.
No. Go up. That first one.
This one.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it looked like they were supposed to.
That's how you actually going to.
There is a little air can.
Oh, okay.
Fold it
I
in
see. So there's a CO2 cartridge.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then we can just put another CO2 cartridge in. Close this, and we're ready to use it again.
Listen, I understand it must be like a pain in the ass. You're in the ocean, you just want to relax and chill. But if you're going into the water, I highly recommend one of these.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's not easily.
Yeah, I know. Like it's hard.
Right, like it takes effort for you to deploy.
Yeah.
This type of airbag.
I don't know if you're panicking and drowning. That might be difficult.
This man
False
was
pastor.
preaching a sermon
False
on
preacher. Okay. There you go. There's our recommendation. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to witness that, the man from Clarksville. And I'm sorry that you had poor lighting as well for your interview. Hey, research shows that every 4 days, there's a fentanyl overdose death in Montgomery County. Let's take a look. ClarksvilleNow.com. I think Jordan Renfro is reporting on this one. So Jordan writes that there has been a major spike in fentanyl overdose death in recent years. Yeah?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
Fental's taking
It's
over.
everywhere.
Not sure why, yeah.
It's everywhere. You know why? You know why.
I mean, cartels?
It goes even deeper. Do you want me to tell you the chain of it all?
All right, let's go for it. What is it?
Made in China.
The fentanyl?
Made in China. They got this deal with the cartels in Mexico. Okay? They're sending it over. Boom, here you go, cartels. Here's your money. Put this in your drugs. Get it into the States. Get it all over the States. Why? They're our enemy. And they justify it, the CCP, because they control everything. There's no business deal done over there without the CCP giving its thumbs up or thumbs down. They approve it because they say that due to the opium wars back in the day, when Great Britain got them all high and made business deals with opium. Listen, first of all, we're not Britain, so it's nonsense. This is warfare.
Okay.
That's why you're seeing so much fentanyl being put into and just boom, boom, because the cartels are making their money from China, and they're also making their money from these addicted people here in the States with the drugs.
They are.
And the fentanyl makes it even more addicting. Right. Don't do drugs.
Jeez. Heroin is down.
Well, that's good.
I mean, yeah. So is painkillers. That's good.
Yeah, all drugs. Yeah, don't do drugs. I'm sorry. If you got addictions, okay? You know, there's plenty of people out there that have been in it, that have walked that path. You could do it. You could do it. I believe in you. Prayer is a powerful thing, too. So there you go. Clarksville homicide still unsolved years later. You know what? Let's do a happy one. Meet the Clarksville man behind the Pecorini statue at Bridgestone. Do you know Scott? I've had him in the studio a couple times.
I met him.
Yeah. So here's the guy. I love it. I love it. Scott Wise.
Yes.
All right, here's News Channel 5 reporting on it. Eventually, their website is always slow to speak.
They need to update their servers.
You think that's what it is?
One of the things I've learned in my career
Ads.
is keep asking questions. I grew up in this community. I raised my son in
Like, you don't have to have ads for your channel on your website.
I want to make sure.
Oh no, this one's different. This
Is
is a
it?
coin one.
Oh, is it a coin one?
Or maybe
No,
not.
it's an investigator.
Well, chances are, if you have been to Bridgestone lately, you have probably seen it.
There's a towering statue of one of the most memorable Predators players ever to lace up in Smashville.
This guy's so
News
good.
Channel 5's Chris Davis and photojournalist Jordan Powell shows us how it came to be.
He does this right at his home
Like
in
a lot of
Clarksville. He's a Clarksville fire and rescue guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
guys, Scott Wise spends long hours in his garage jamming out to music.
It could be Dean Martin or it could be Metallica.
While his hands stay busy.
I'm working and this
He actually hired me to come out to sing. His radio was broken.
Oh, yeah?
So I came out there and I had to sing for him while he was doing the statue.
Okay.
Right. I was singing the Macarena.
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm.
That was entertaining, I bet.
Oh, yeah. He was dancing.
But instead of cars, he's carving creations.
The hardest part for me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Then a year later, he got the call that the Preds wanted star goalie Pekka Rinne to be forever enshrined.
That's right. And he was very
For
happy.
Universal.
We were going this way.
When the black cover over Scott's creation was ripped off.
Very cool.
Despite
Clarksville,
all the
one of your
fanfare,
own.
Scott was really waiting for the reaction.
Scott, come this way.
Yeah. There you go. Make me look like taller.
From an audience of one.
It's unbelievable what you've done.
Thank you.
He's tall.
Well, that's unbelievable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Alexa, how tall is Pekka Rinne?
From reluctantgourmet.com. It comes in a cylindrical shape about 12 inches in diameter, 16 inches tall, and although a
No.
little sharper than
Alexa,
Parmesan.
how tall is goaltender Pekka
The
Rinne?
average height of goaltenders is 6 feet 3 inches.
Wow. That's the average height of. Alexa. Oh, that's for soccer. How tall is NHL's Pekka Rinne?
From samwokrom.com. He is listed as 6 feet 1 inch.
No, he's taller than
185
6'1".
centimeters tall.
That guy's taller than 6'1".
Unbelievable what you've done.
Thank you.
You deserve it, sir.
Pekka's compliment is the kind that makes hand carving clay in your garage all worth it.
He did a good job.
Yeah.
He did a really good job. Love me some Scott. Clarksville guy's doing good. It's nice to do a nice feel-good story once in a while. That's for sure. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, the whole bit.
What we got?
Oh, Joe Quinter says that those inflatables doubles as an instant whoopee cushion. It's true.
I mean, could.
Right. All right, Amber.
That's for the chat. Financial.
So, from the sales tax that goes to the city of Clarksville,
Okay.
about $77 million goes into the school from the city of sales tax dollars that the city collects.
I think that's that's the annual amount.
Right, every year.
Well, no, it depends on how much the city collects.
Okay.
So obviously, 1 year, like COVID, let's say people were buying a lot, and then now I'm not sure what the comparison is, but like it changes year by year how much people buy, and then there's a percentage.
All right. How much in total did the city give to the school systems here for last year?
For last year, I think we're about to close it, because we're still missing the June numbers, because we're still in June. So after June, it should give us a new number. But I think it's going to be over 80 million. I think is what they estimate.
80 million from the city.
What they'll estimate once the end of the week is out.
So let's just scroll down here.
Where you at?
All right. So that's how much the city.
Where you at? Okay.
Okay, now that's just from sales tax.
Yeah, but that's a big part of the revenue.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Sales tax, right.
Yeah.
Now, what about the county. How much does the county give to schools?
I don't know their exact breakdown because I'm not county.
Right.
I do know the breakdown of revenue that the school system receives is city, county, and then within that, there's obviously smaller revenues.
That's
like,
right.
Like the wheel tax, for
Yep.
example.
Bake sales.
Maybe, I don't know.
But also state.
Yes, and then after city, county, they get state money, and then they get some federal money as well.
How much in total would you say the school system here in Clarksville, Montgomery County gets in total?
I think that number also fluctuates a little
Right,
bit.
right.
But it's over 300 million, like
Three
maybe 350.
$150 million about.
Yeah, it might be a little more, a little less. I know that they put budget amendments in, so it increases it time to time.
Now, that sounds a lot.
It is a lot. It's more than what the city makes.
It's more than what the city brings in.
Yeah.
How are our test results?
According to the state,
Yeah.
it depends on who you ask. Some people say that it's great, and other people say it's not. The state numbers are weird because the last numbers I saw at the school system post, it was like a 1 to 4 rubric, I guess, where they rated them in different subject categories, and we got 1s in 2 of the 4 or 5 categories, but yet somehow we still got like 4 stars or something like that. It's like, how did that average out? That makes no sense. If you got 2 1s, you don't get a full star. That's weird. So I don't know how they got that number.
We have kids that can't even read in these schools.
We do. We definitely do. A lot of
Where's
kids.
the money being spent? Where's the $350 million being spent? Do you know?
I know that they post their budget with the county commission. You could probably look it up at county commission. That's where you'll get everything from. But a good portion of it goes to salaries, debt from building schools and
Construction,
instruction, supplies.
insurance.
Yes, they need insurance. It goes into a lot, but I would
It's
say
a lot of money for 40 schools.
it is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
$350 million. That's more than $250 million
It is
a year.
Yeah, almost.
That goes to our schools. Like, we should be known for our schools if that's the money that's being spent on.
Yeah, I guess that's my one gripe about
And
it.
what are
is
we
that-
all known about? Our roads and how crappy they are.
Yeah.
Like, look at this percentage.
Yeah.
Look at this percentage.
We spend a lot on our schools. We do.
Monthly distribution, about 74%.
Yep. Of what the city brings in.
Of what the city brings in from
in
sales tax
Yep.
goes to the school.
Yep.
1.13% goes towards
The city
what
roads.
everybody's complaining about.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah. Goes to the city roads. The rest of it in the red
Yeah.
is what the city keeps, and that
Is that for like
divided-
Roxy, the museum,
some of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of it is like
payroll?
payroll, keeping the lights on,
Yeah.
buildings.
That's right.
I know city council chamber needs a new roof, like it's leaking.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
But 1.13% on
Yeah.
everyone's biggest complaint in this area
Yeah.
is roads.
Yeah, but
For me, the layman, the idiot, this seems like, whoa, this has got to change.
yeah, but people want both, but they are unwilling to balance that out, I guess you can say.
What could be cut from the schools?
I
mean, $350 million a
don't know.
year?
Yeah, we have about 40,000 kids, roughly, maybe
Right.
a little more. And that is a lot of money. If you divide that amount of money per child,
Right.
it's a lot of money. That it would
Alexa,
equal to.
what is 350 million divided by 40,000?
350 million divided by 40,000 is 8,750.
Does that sound right?
8,750. Yeah, because
So why does it cost about 10 grand a kid out of our taxpayer dollars? And here's the thing. I have no kids in the system.
Yeah, that's another complaint some people have.
Okay? I have nothing to do with these, and I want nothing to do with these kids. I don't
Okay.
believe in the public education system.
Okay.
All right? Not because I'm anti-education. I've been to these teacher unions websites, and it's activism. I want nothing to do with this. That's why when I run for mayor,
Oh, yeah. Now you're running for mayor?
oh yeah,
Okay.
I'll forget Ward 6.
Okay.
All right, I'll win that too easy. I need to help fix Clarksville.
Yeah.
We'll
But
see.
at the same time, people want the school's funding.
Yeah, I
and-
totally get
yeah,
that.
And
But-
they want the roads, but
But
the issue is you can't have them both.
$350 million a year our schools get.
Yeah.
You would think that is just the most immaculate schools.
Education,
Have you
yeah.
ever been to Kenwood?
Not
Oh,
on
boy.
No, I have actually, yeah, but I haven't toured the whole school.
Make sure you're packing. I don't care if they tell you you
Good.
can't bring it in here. Make sure you're packing.
Look, I've heard stories, but yeah,
So.
it's fights.
And this is all public information.
Yeah.
You know, you get it from the City of Clarksville website. Yeah. I stumbled across this. I just couldn't believe
What-
all of these numbers.
Oh, these are expensive projects that you're looking at now.
Yeah. What's the most expensive project coming up?
I have
Frosty Morn?
Next year it definitely will be.
What is Frosty Morn? Is that a neighborhood?
No, it's a building. It's the third.
It used to be that meat packing place or
Yes.
whatever, the sausage place.
It was a meatpacking place back in the day. Apparently, it employed over 600 locals at the time, but then it went through like bankruptcy and it closed down.
What building? Where is it?
It's near the Vulcan, by close to the, like,
Yeah.
right by the Red River District.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's nobody in there?
Oh, that thing is like vacant, dilapidated.
So why are we sending money over there?
We well, when it went through bankruptcy, it changed hands so many times because there were some environmental issues at the time that would cost money, and then the people who bought it at the time didn't realize it, so they didn't pay taxes. So every 2 years, they lost the property because they didn't pay their taxes. So it just kept repeating up until the point.
So right now the city owns it.
Yes. Yep.
And
but
and what does the city want to do with it?
Nobody knows really, honestly.
How much money goes towards it every year?
There's been a couple of right now. There's been $1 million that we have spent on fixing that environmental issue, but they have allocated a couple $1 million to it
For what?
for whatever they decide. There's supposed to be
Who
some
decides
study.
what gets done with it? Who's in charge of it? The city council, I would, right?
I don't know. They did have a public hearing or a public town hall to discuss what the public wanted. There were some ideas given, but
So
nobody's made a decision.
You're
and-
saying right now millions of dollars goes into this empty building every year about?
in an account. It's being held. Wow. We've only
That sounds
spent about $1
wasteful.
million. Yes, I mean I disagree with how it's happening.
And
but
we can't sell the property.
We can now. So
So
now
let's
that
sell
we
it.
fixed, yeah, I would love to.
Let's sell it. That sounds like prime real estate.
It is now for sure because we fixed the issues that were preventing
environmental
it.
stuff?
Yes, that was preventing it from being fixed and sold and all that
Good.
stuff.
Government did its
So-
job. Now get out of the way.
Yeah, and so now we can't sell it because it's right next to a TIF district that it's about to be completely revitalized. with a whole
TIF,
bunch of-
beautiful. A tax incentive program.
Yes,
Right,
it's
for
right
businesses.
next to one. Yes, and then the Red River District just got done having a giant zoning study happen. That's also about to see a whole new change in that area. So the Frosty Morn is in right between the two, and it's in prime real estate location to be sold.
Listen, we got to figure out our budget because in what's it called, Rutherford County, okay, they just raised their property tax 16%.
Yeah.
Okay, because they couldn't figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
I refuse to allow
Yeah.
a tax increase on property tax.
Yeah.
Okay, I will personally, I will picket outside of these people's houses.
Yeah.
I know where they live too,
I
and that's
mean,
not
that's
a threat.
public record,
That is an absolute. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
Rutherford County. Okay, they couldn't figure it out, so they just said, "Screw it, we're going to increase everyone's property tax." Davidson County.
Yeah, they always.
25% increase a year and a half ago. Remember?
But the thing with property taxes is that it's most of it here goes to the school still.
Right.
So
we
it's not
have
gonna
to
change-
figure this out.
It's not going to change.
And I'm
the-
playing chess because if the property taxes get increased, guess what happens? People are going to be mad.
Oh yeah.
People are going to be like, "Listen, I'm done."
Well,
I'm
it's
done."
not just that. It's you're in a situation right now in the economy where, people are already paycheck to paycheck, increasing property taxes.
Yes.
It's gonna.
You're talking
hurt.
to one of those people, right?
It's gonna hurt.
I can't have a cushy job on city council like some people
I
here.
don't have a cushy job.
Cushy city council job.
People fight me up there about. I got accused of taking from the poor because I brought up Frosty Moore, and it's like
You're the
why would I
anti-Robin
even
Hood?
Take it, yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? Taken from the poor?
I have no
what,
idea.
What does that building give to the poor?
Nothing. It's dilapidated.
It's
and
dilapidated.
yeah, it's falling apart. It's
What does it
been
get used
abandoned.
for? Homelessness?
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
Now.
Right.
Yeah.
How can someone accuse you of taking from the poor because of that building?
So the cost of Frosty Moore is estimated in today, right now,
Uh-huh.
to be about over $32 million to fix and to do whatever they decide in the end. But there's no decision. That my issue is there's no decision. We've had town halls about it, and
I say you
they're
sell the
waiting-
property.
Yeah, they're
Sell
waiting
the
on
property.
some study to tell them what the best use of it
No.
is, and it's like,
Listen,
but that's a lot of money.
we
going
can't
into it.
afford it. We can't afford it.
No,
I'm sorry,
I think
Clarksville.
we need to put it into the roads.
Our budget is not being done properly, and I am not an economist. I am just a regular Joe.
Yeah.
And something ain't right here, and I'm trying to prevent property taxes from getting increased because they're going to friggin' screw it. We'll just raise property tax. That's how we'll make the money.
I mean, next year there's going to be some property issues as anticipated.
I'll get my picket signs ready.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's not that. I wouldn't say that the budget's not being done properly. I would say that it's the priority is not where people want it to be.
Right.
More than anything.
We'll talk more about this Frosty Moore nonsense.
Oh. I got a plan for it.
Yeah. Hey, Tennessee Valley Brewing Company, downtown Clarksville, 125 Franklin Street. I love it down there. It's beautiful. It's great. It's good times, good people. All right, Amber Marquis, we got time for just a couple more. Oh, Kathy Maynard. This gem.
Yeah, I saw some articles about her.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, thoughts and prayers. And I just don't say thoughts and prayers. People, thoughts and prayers. No. Thoughts, prayers, and love with the Maynard family. They have done so much for so many people here. And the loss of Kathy, it's, man, what's nice is you know that she's in a better place.
Mm.
You know the suffering that this
Yeah.
woman was enduring for so long is over, and her loved ones are going to see her once again.
The passing of a woman credited as the largest donation in the university's history.
Wow.
Kathy Maynard passed away on Friday. She and her husband worked to help those in need around the Montgomery County area. That included donating $15 million to the Austin Peay Athletics Department.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like here. Joe Maynard out of the Army, boom, builds a construction company.
Yep.
Boom, gets some amazing contracts, does amazing work. Boom, he grows that construction company with him and Kathy, okay? And what do when they make money? They go, here. Philanthropist. That's right.
Yep.
Maynard wasn't only a philanthropist, but also a business owner. She's survived by her husband, sons, and grandchildren. As a veteran, she will be laid to rest at the Arlington Cemetery in Virginia.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Definitely going to go visit her over there in Arlington.
Yeah.
July 7th over at Life Point Church there.
Oh, okay.
They're going to be doing a celebration for her.
Nice.
So, yeah. Yeah. Here, take a look at her and Joe. Hold on. Huge into the racing community, too.
Oh.
Car racing?
Yeah?
Yeah. So, yeah, there she is. Oh, aren't they great?
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, drag racing world. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why, check out the Shelby's Trio downtown.
Yeah.
You know, that's them. They built that.
Ah.
Right.
Okay, I see.
Joe's Garage, the first level?
Yeah,
that's Joe.
That's him. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking at him like I've seen him somewhere.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Mm-hmm. And then the second floor is the Italian, and then the third floor is Shelby's Trio.
Okay.
So, Kathy, it was great knowing you, and I will see you again. You know, and you won't be in that chair. Yeah, MS. MS is a tough one. All right. Okay, so the new laws that are coming to town.
Sure.
That are coming to Tennessee as a whole.
Yep. What is it?
All right. Here we go. Well, real quick, all right. So ClarksvilleOfficeNow.com is a massive complex with a bunch of different offices for businesses to have an actual address and conduct business out of. And you're surrounded by like-minded entrepreneurs. It's amazing. So, yeah, look into it. I mean, ClarksvilleOfficeNow.com. Right on Wilma Rudolph Boulevard, too. You can't go wrong. Great location. All right, here we go. New laws that take effect July 1st.
All right.
July 1st is right around the corner. What is it?
Yeah, a couple of days.
Saturday? Sunday?
Today's Tuesday, 27th. It's Saturday.
Saturday's July 1st. All right. Pay attention, or else you're going to get thrown in jail with potential hidden weapons. I love your laugh. It's so great. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, the move over, right? Remix. Anyone that does not move over with the flashing hazard lights on the side of the road face harsher penalties.
Okay. Yeah,
now,
I thought that it was for...
Now, that's not just for emergency vehicles, is it?
Oh, I thought that it was for emergency vehicles.
Ooh. Tennessee
Right,
law.
to move over and...
When dudes slow down when
Yeah,
approaching emergency vehicles or any
with lights on.
responder vehicle. Okay.
Jeez, that just backs up to 24 even more.
Oh, yeah, it does. The Jabroni-Bailey Highway Safety Act, I'm sorry, Jabari, changes the language of the state law to include stationary vehicle. Okay. The aim is to reduce crashes like the one that severed the Tuskegee University football player Jabari Bailey's left leg in 2018. Let's see, what else do we got here for our laws? Dillard's Law. What's the Dillard's Law?
This law allows the surviving parent or guardian of a child whose parent was a victim of vehicular homicide to convert a restitution order for a child maintenance. I've heard about this. Maintenance payments to a civil judgment at any time rather than following conclusion of a defendant's sentence.
Oh, do tell.
This right. So, pretty much, if a child's parent is killed in like a drunk driver incident kind of thing or something of the sort, the family or guardian of that child that's alive can take pretty much child support from the person who killed the parent.
Okay.
I guess in layman's terms, from what I understand.
Booting Consumer Protection Act. This law prohibits a person from knowingly installing a vehicle immobilization device, a boot, you know what I mean?
Okay.
They put it on the tire?
Yeah.
On a motor vehicle parked on private property in the state. So, like, say I park at one of Milan's buildings, right?
Okay.
And instead of towing me, they put a boot on me?
So
it looks like they can't do
what
that.
If it's parked at your house, like on your driveway?
No, it's if I'm parked in my driveway, that's fine.
It's private property.
But if somebody parks in my driveway,
but why would you put a boot and that it doesn't leave your driveway?
I would love to put a boot on somebody if they park in my driveway. Let's see. Immunity from prosecution from drug overdose.
Huh. states a person experiencing an overdose shall be granted immunity from arrest, charging, and prosecution on their first and subsequent overdoses. Okay, what about the second time?
Yeah.
At the discretion of responding law enforcement officer or district attorney.
Okay. Bill Lee is a drag t-shirt, raises 33. Yeah, okay. They are reaching. Have you seen these pride parades around the country? It's sex shows, by the way. It's just sex shows.
Hold on, go back up.
Oh,
a little
which
bit.
one? This one?
Tennessee Higher Education Freedom of. Oh, I thought it was something
Oh, free money?
for the school. No, it said higher education.
Prohibits sale of tattoo or piercing materials for minors. Listen,
What does that mean?
you can't even get a tattoo if you're under 18. But there's people that want you to get sex changes for kids. All right. All right. Don't get me all started
So you
on this.
can't get your kids' ears pierced?
The bill also requires a person engaged in the sale or distribution of a tattoo and body piercing paraphernalia to demand proof of age from a potential purchaser or obtain proof of age if the sale distribution occurs through the mail. Yep. If a minor buys the materials, they will be subject to pay the fine. Yep.
God.
All right. There you go. All right, let's go get some snackies.
Yeah. Snacks.
Snack time.
Yep.
What did we learn today? An activist tried to plant weapons, and then he came up with what he says is a story of arming himself in case he ever got incarcerated ever again.
At that prison.
At that prison. It's a lie.
He could have been sent to any other prison, which
Anyone.
he was.
Right. What else? Bears. That was a big bear.
We gotta look into hunting now.
In Tennessee, we need more bear hunters.
Apparently.
Alexa, when is bear season in Tennessee?
From wittyopenSpaces.com. Bear seasons in Tennessee vary based on the BHC, with archery season kicking off September 26, 2021.
Yo, I'm not bringing a bow and arrow for that bear. No way.
They do sell, though, some very interesting. I don't know how legal it is in the state, but there's a because every state has their own laws about it. There's a particular piece that you can put at the front of your arrow instead of an arrowhead that holds a either 357 or a 38 special revolver cartridge. You can put it in and shoot it, and so there's like little firing pin in it that lets off the round once it impacts with the arrow. You're gonna need a new arrow.
So it's a bow and arrow bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want that.
Yeah, I've seen the people take down boars with it. It's pretty.
I want a
They'll get a bear.
semi-automatic bow and arrow bullet. Yeah.
Oh God.
I want an
It'll get
assault
some
rifle
people.
bow and arrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
These AR-15s. These assault rifle 15s. That's not what AR stands for, dummy. Stop. I don't mean to call you dummy. All right, let's get out of here.
Yep.
Hey, don't forget, make sure to write back what is wrong. Okay, and then move along. That's our goal. I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Amber Marquis.
And this was the local news that you needed to know. Absolutely.
Have a good day.
The local news you need to know. Weekday mornings at 7 a.m. Watch, listen, and join the conversation. Only